Thank you so much for working on that slide. I can't wait to see how you did. So we're going to look at 1B first. So that number we have is 480,005,358. So we have our comma here and here. So we're going to break these into sections, into our groupings, so that we can put them on the expander. So here we have our ones grouping right after our comma. So there we go. 358. That's going to be in our ones grouping. Next we have our thousands grouping, and we have 5,000. So that's going to be in our thousands grouping. Finally, we have our millions grouping. So we have 480 million. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put those groupings into where they belong on our expander. So first, let's look at our ones grouping. So we have 358. So we have 3 hundreds, 5 tens, and 8 ones. And our thousands grouping, we just have 5 thousands. So we don't have any 100,000s. We don't have any 10,000s. We have 5 1,000s. So it should look like 5,000. And right here, we have the number 5,000. Then we're going to move on to our millions grouping. So it should have 480 million. So I have 400 millions, 8 10 millions, and 0 1 millions. So that's what that number should look like. Check your work. Now let's move on to C. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to break it up by grouping. So we have 703 million, 3,040. So let's put those commas in and break it up. So we have, right after our 1,000, we have our ones grouping, 40. Then we have our thousands grouping, right there. And then we have our millions grouping. So we have 40 ones. That means we have 0 hundreds, 4 tens, and 0 ones. Now let's move on to our thousands. We have 3,000. We have 0 100,000s, 0 10,000s, and 3 1,000s. Finally, let's move on to those millions. We have 703 million. So we have 700 million, 10 millions, and 3 1 millions. So that's what that number should look like. Check your work. How'd you do?